The death of Justice Antonin Scalia has put a whole new spin on the presidential election. You've heard both parties are bickering about who should be nominated as his replacement, especially considering the Supreme Court is now evenly divided. Channel 2's Andy Sirota is joining us live now with a closer look at how Scalia's death could affect Texas cases before the Supreme Court. Andy?
Lauren, the Supreme Court has split 5-4 on a huge number of very important issues. Justice Scalia was the fifth vote in the conservative group, so without him, a lot of these cases could end up in a 4-4 tie until he's replaced. In the wake of Justice Antonin Scalia's death, the Supreme Court is divided evenly between liberals and conservatives. That could have huge consequences for two Texas cases before the Supreme Court. The first, the affirmative action case of Fisher versus the University of Texas. Abigail Fisher, a white student who was denied admission to UT Austin, argued that UT's use of race in admissions decisions violated her right to equal protection under the 14th Amendment. Scalia, an outspoken conservative, played a leading role during oral arguments last December.
Tony Scalia made no mistake. He was coming down in favor of UT. And so, given the fact that that's no longer a vote that UT can count on, there's certainly the possibility that that case winds up in a 4-4 tie.
Another Texas case that could wind up in a 4-4 tie, the state's abortion law that imposes tough new restrictions on doctors and clinics.
This will really affect the court more than most times when it wasn't going to change the balance on the court. This will change it radically.
Any case that winds up in a 4-4 split will likely be held over and re-argued so that a new justice can participate and provide the swing vote. And Scalia was the longest-serving justice on the U.S. Supreme Court, and both Republicans and Democrats agree that right now the stakes are extremely high because his successor could determine the direction of the court for decades to come. Live near downtown, Andy Sirota, KPRC, Channel 2 News.